Ruth Berger, a 66-year-old London woman, is on trial today in connection with a terrible crash at the Costco store in South London last summer. She has pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of criminal negligence causing death and 2 counts of criminal negligence causing bodily harm. This is the story of Dana Bozak and her 2 little girls, Addison Hall, 6, and Maya Bozak, 3. She was 8 months pregnant at the time with Rhiannon, who was delivered by cesarean section after the crash. Both Rhiannon and Addison died after the car that Ms. Berger was driving reversed at high speed into the front doors of the Costco store in South London. We learned today that the car was going almost 50 kilometers an hour when it hit the family as they were going into the store. Ms. Berger has indicated through her lawyer that her foot got stuck, and we will discover in the coming days through evidence from civilian witnesses and experts if in fact this was a possible defense to what happened on July 25, 2014. The proceedings started today with a legal argument over a surveillance video that was played for Justice George and the rest of the courtroom, showing the crash and the aftermath. There was an audible gasp in the courtroom from family members seeing the car reverse so violently, seeing the glass break, and seeing the family hit by the car. That video will be played again, as Justice George has determined it will be part of the trial. There was a steady stream of witnesses today, starting with an accident reconstructionist who described what was found on the black box in the Monte Carlo, followed by 5 civilian witnesses who told of hearing a loud noise of a car reversing and seeing the car hit the Costco. We've also discovered that Ms. Berger will be testifying, and her lawyer, Ron Ellis, confirmed that after court.
Then I expect we're going to hear from the last group of civilian witnesses tomorrow morning, and we may hear from Ms. Berger by just after the lunch recess, much faster than we anticipated.
Ron, can you make any comment about your client today? I mean, this is going to be an overwhelming experience for her. She doesn't strike me as someone who would be in front of the court ever in her life. Can you give any sense about that?
Jane, I do, but I'm going to refrain from making any comment on that until after the evidence has been considered by a donor. It's really important in my view, as you know, we've discussed this in the past, that, Ruth and myself have many things we would like to say to the public, but it's not appropriate to make any comment and garner any sympathy or any comment until His Honor has done his full assessment of the evidence.
Tomorrow we expect to hear from more civilians and perhaps some police officers who spoke to Berger after the crash. For the London Free Press, I'm Jane Sims.